Take us to your leader. I am the leader. Good evening. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Let's get into it. I'm Kenyatta, the ArtKitech. On this channel, we destroy and build simultaneously, for there can be no resurrection without destruction. Once again, I'm Kenyatta, but you will refer to me as Miss Kenyatta, Queen, Goddess, Ma'am, Empress, High Priestess. I have no enemies. The enemies of God have been defeated. Love and goodwill taken care of within eliminates that without. If God is the creator of both the dark and the light, the good and the evil, God has no enemies. I will not tolerate anyone being disrespectful, unkind, or common with me, or anyone who supports me on my channel, and I definitely will not be tolerating anyone's bullying. This will be a reading from the Rider-Waite. The title of this reading is The Man in the Lime Green Suit. Now, it's been a while since I've been here with these readings, but this man presented himself to me the other night, and I said, it's time. Hope my setup is just as nice as it was before. I can use some things here and there, but whose setup can't? But surely you can see me just fine. The man in the lime green suit. The other night, excuse me, I was laying in my bed. I closed my eyes, and I saw a man sitting in a chair. It reminded me of that chair that Morpheus was sitting in when he was talking to Neo about take the blue pill or the red pill, etc., etc. Except it wasn't red, but it definitely was leather. It was that style of chair. I meant to look up that style of chair, what it's called, but I didn't, okay? But anyway, it wasn't old and tattered, but it was most definitely leather. The man had on a lime green suit. Sounds ridiculous, right? He even had the in his pants, the crease in his pants. And I would think, normally I would look at it and think ridiculous. But actually, he looked very good. The suit looked very nice. Very well tailored, very well made. And he was sitting there, you know, it was a three-piece suit with the slacks, and I believe his shoes, they were the hard shoes, you know, the man shoes, okay, shoes that men wear. They were like a, not dark brown, but a brownish color, kind of a little darker than tan, and they were leather. Again, the pants had the crease in them, and they had a little cuff right at the bottom. He had on the blazer and the vest and a white button-down shirt. I don't remember what color the tie was. And he had on sunglasses. He was African-American. He was sitting back and he was looking at me. And he had something in his hands. I don't think it was money. I think they were cards, but I don't think that they might have been tarot cards. It's been a few days. I just remember he had something in his hands, and he was doing something with whatever he had in his hands. He had on sunglasses, okay? But he was most definitely looking directly at me. And there was a German Shepherd, beautiful German Shepherd there with him. His coat was tan, black, and white. And they were both looking directly at me. Let's see what he wanted. So, of course, I was thinking, oh, I've got this deck and that deck and this deck and that deck. Surely it shouldn't be the Rider-Waite, but this is the deck that I was instructed to use for this reading. All right. One more shuffle. Actually, two more. Now one more. All right. Let's get into it. Here we have Knight of Cups in reverse. Four of Cups upright. Two of Pentacles in reverse. The Lovers in reverse. And here we have Page of Pentacles upright. Now I'm looking to make sure that it's even and set up in a way that you all can see them perfect. Okay, with the Knight of Cups in reverse, this man I'm hearing was lost. I'm hearing friend or friendly. He lost his way, lost himself, lost his life. Maybe only to regain it once again. In the midst of regaining or like reclaiming all that was his, or all that is his. There was a lot stolen from this man. There was a lot taken from this man. I feel like in his life, in his lifetime, I'm hearing the words in his lifetime of being, okay? And he wanted it all back. Demanding it. I'm going to get all that was stolen from me, get all that was taken from me. Oh, excuse me. I'm hearing by these kumquats. This is what I'm hearing, okay? All right, but let's see here. I feel like maybe he lost his spouse, his home, lost his wife. I'm hearing his son. He had a son. Lost his son. The completeness I'm hearing, or the entirety of his world, had come to a crashing halt. It had come to an end. Friends, colleagues, quote-unquote loved ones, okay, stole things from him, stole everything from him, but he got it back, I'm hearing, okay? The reclamation of self, peace, okay, his soul's desires, things that he wanted, has always wanted, okay, came back to him. People who pretended to love him but had no love for him. People who wanted to, I feel like this man was, I'm hearing androgyny, I don't know why. But I feel like this man was left alone. This man might have been treated, you know how they treat people, like the black sheep, you know, right, on the outs or whatever. These people who claim to love him, okay, who had no love for him, really wanted him to, I feel like, accept, you know, their bullshit love. Okay, there was no love here, no real love, okay? Kind of puts me in the mind of, you know, of Job, of course, all right? But anyway, I feel like this man was so broken and lost, okay, at one point in his life, or whenever this happened to him, broken to pieces, okay, that he couldn't even, you know, like they say, rob Peter to pay Paul. I'm hearing I had nothing. I was lost completely. Okay. Interesting. I'm seeing this green here, how this Page of Pentacles has on this green. The green was, you see there's a dark green and a lighter green. The suit that the man had on was this lighter green here. Okay. Maybe he made some kind of offering or something. Let's see, to recover what was lost. Three of Pentacles upright, the Temperance card in reverse. Here we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, and here we have the Nine of Wands in reverse. Let's see. What little he had, whatever he had left over, okay, I'm hearing like he put up for renewal, all right? Whatever he had left over, he invested it in some way, shape, or form, okay, to try to reclaim his life back, or at least get something back, obviously, so the man could live and not starve to death, okay, after everything was taken from him. This is what I'm feeling, okay? I feel like he found some people that would work with him, okay, to help him fix, Okay, what had been broken, what had been stolen from him. Maybe he had to go to court or something like that, or maybe not. Okay. Definitely, though, we see that there was no balance here. There was no temperance, okay? It was not fair what had been done to him, but he was willing, I feel like, to work, okay, and maybe to even open himself up to something new, something different. I'm hearing something long expected, but I was kind of feeling like something that was unexpected, something that he possibly would never expect that he would do. But let's see. Okay, here we have the Ten of Swords in reverse. Here we have the Five of Wands in reverse. And here we have the King of Wands upright. All right. Okay. Like I was saying, I feel like, once again, that he may have felt like he had to open himself up to new things, new possibilities, try something new, try something different, try something that I've never done before, never touched before, never felt before, in order to turn this betrayal around in his life, so that he would no longer be in a space and place of betraying himself, by putting himself in the energy of people that, with this Five of Wands energy, competing, fighting, and all of this type of thing, or whatever, okay, along this, the Five of Wands energy, in regards to having these kind of these other people in his life who did him completely in, okay? And I feel like it set this man on a new course. Here, let's continue on. Here we have the Seven of Swords upright, the Three of Wands in reverse, and here we have the Star card in reverse, okay? Set his life on a new course, okay? Maybe it set his life on the right course. Maybe in the first place he wasn't on the right course, okay? These towers came, obviously, okay? These people stole all his shit or whatever, okay? All right? He was left alone somewhere. And I feel like I said earlier, I feel like this man was treated, even before they had done this, like he was on the outs, okay? Like, you're different. You know how people are with people that are different. They don't, you know, like them. They're afraid of them, don't understand them, want to cast them out, you know, want to form, you know, gangs and bully shit and all of that type of thing, okay? All right. And, you know, are happy to see those people fall and falter and all of that type of thing, okay? And this is what they had done to him, but it set him on the right course, because here, when he was with these people, this group, he was on the wrong course, okay? Here he tried something new, something different, probably something really that really spoke to his soul, or was actually who he was. As long as he was here with this group, this collective who had done this to him, he was not on the right course. He was not himself, okay? But them doing this to him and kicking him out, which was a blessing, kick me out, okay? They showed him favor, kick me out, put me out. I don't belong here with you, but for whatever reason, maybe he hadn't seen it for himself until this happened, okay? I heard the word soul's journey, but nevertheless, soul's journey, but nevertheless, okay? So it put him on a course to this place of leadership, this King of Wands upright, and that's damn sure what he looked like when he was sitting in that chair looking at me, okay? You see how he's sitting on that throne, that chair. He was sitting on it as though it was his throne, okay? And I feel like what him being placed in this position, in this King of Wands position, whatever it was that he had done, whoever it was that he had become, okay, put him in a position, okay, maybe even enabled him to look back here, okay, at the lying, the thieving, the manipulating that was done to him, actually, which was great, because now he could really sit in the place of leadership, because now he had an understanding of people, you know. Right, when these things happen to you, okay, then you're able to understand the inner workings, you know, of diabolical situations and folk, okay, when they're coming. So that was good, okay. Look back and realizing and recognizing that the things that he wanted was taken from him, or was never coming in. It was never going to come in, okay. Good, because what those things that he thought he wanted that was never coming in anyway were the things that these things were not meant for him. There was something greater for him in this King of Wands position, okay. All right, they didn't look at him as a star. He wasn't treated like a star, which once again was good for him, because he was not a star in that place. Why? Because he did not belong in that place with those energies, okay. All right, now let's see what we get here. I'm hearing something about this man was sane. Okay. They treated him as though he was a loser, a pauper, a beggar, poor, as though he had nothing, as though he was a no one. Okay. Now the people around him, were they wealthy that they treated him like this? I'm hearing some. I'm hearing some were, okay, or some were not, okay. There was wealth around him. There were people around him who had money, okay, but not all. Okay. The majority of the people around him who treated him with this kind of disregard were, you know, poor, pauper, etc., themselves, the way that they treated him, okay. They did not like him. There were some, I feel like, someone showed this man favor. There were others around him, well-to-do, I feel, okay, who showed this man some favor. They treated him differently. I feel like they saw a light in him, a bright light in him. You are different than this group, than this collective. We like you. So they might have treated him differently than he treated the rest. Than they treated the rest. Okay. They did not like that. Who are you? Why are you so special? Why do you deserve these things? You're no more special than us. Okay. We're better than you, etc., the lies, okay, and the illusions that people live up under. Okay. And I see this man, he looked nothing, the way I see him at this point looked nothing like what I saw that night. I see this man, he looks, you know, almost like, I don't know if he worked in some kind of factory environment. Okay, it's very old-timey, maybe like the 20s or something like that, the clothes that they're wearing. And it does look like they're at a factory, okay? And he's looking at them, okay, his peers, as though, you know, he's so hurt. He doesn't understand why they talk to him this way, why they mistreat him. You know, I can't help it that the supervisor or whomever has shown me some favor. I come here and I do my work. I do exactly what it is that I'm supposed to do, okay? This man might have been smart. I'm hearing very brilliant, okay? He was able to manage things. He was able to put things together. Fondness, I'm hearing, okay? They had a fondness for him, okay? And the light shone bright upon him, okay? This man, okay, of course, when I saw him, at the point that I saw him, became well-to-do. Favor had been shown upon him. Light had been shown upon him. Maybe even, let me see. When this collective here did what they did to him and took everything from him and stole everything from him, there's something about this spouse as well. She wasn't just taken from him. She was a part of the collective of the doing him, and I've been feeling that this whole time, okay? I feel like maybe she went off with one of the other men, okay, that he worked with. Okay, but when they had done these things to him, I feel the supervisors are those people who maybe had some money, or the light had, you know, who saw favor in him. It wasn't just so much the supervisors. It might even been the people who owned this company, okay, this factory or whatever, okay. They took him in and helped guided, okay, I'm hearing guided, okay. They helped to guide him to another point of living, another place of living, another place and space of reality. Okay, and this man did well, I'm hearing, in their arms, okay, or in their company. Okay, they taught him well. They had shown this man favor. They had shown me leadership. They had shown me how to become a leader. It was a factory. I'm hearing in a factory, or in a factory sense, some kind of factory setting. I became a leader. I became, you know, one of their top something or other, like top tier. More than management. Maybe a share. Yeah, I feel like this man had a share in the company stocks. Bought some shares. Right here. Okay, with what little he had. Now, I'm hearing it turn him into a mogul. Okay, money, power, status. Life had become very different for him. I feel like this man was very fair for those. I don't know if he had people that worked under him. In some ways, somewhere he did. He treated them with fairness and kindness, love, reciprocity. I will give to them what had been shown and given to me, not all the others. The others, of course, he left behind, never to look back. Why? I'm asking, like, why did he present himself to me? I wanted to be shown, okay? I mean, there's something about the executives. Okay, I feel like this man worked with executives, but I want it to be shown to the others who limit, okay, are not limitless in their possibilities, who, are living in a space and place of limitations, who don't feel things can be worked out, undone, those things that were like undone, okay, completely undone, to begin again, and greatness to come into one's space and being. I am saying that and more. I am saying to you, I want others to know who I am and the treatment I received at the hands of those who were not worthy enough to tie my shoes, to bend over, lick my boots, could not stand in my stead, could not stand in my place, humble themselves, I am hearing, quickly when I, walk into the room, or when I walked into the room, I feel like to the place he had gotten. I'm hearing they became my man servants, my maid servants, my, maidens, okay? People, in other words, people lower than me, who could not compare to me, to who I am or what it is that I have to offer. You must open your minds, your hearts, okay, and come into the place of recollection and realizing who you are, your truth. Let the towers fall. Let these things come. Absorb their nature, I am hearing. For when they fall, okay, the truth, I keep hearing reciprocity, but the truth, okay, I'm hearing of myself that lives in you, okay? But basically, I feel like what he's saying, not that like he's God or anything, okay? But the same type of you, those that are living these types of things, that what he went through, I lived through it too, okay? In other words, there's greatness in you, okay? So allow these things to fall. Your truth. I mean, your truth will become your executor. Okay? You will be the truth. The truth will be your life. The truth will be shown to all others. Live as though, as I lived. You will be well, is what I am hearing. I'm hearing that's it. That's it for now. Thank you. Have favor. Mister. Salvish. Nay, Elishne. Sir, Mashnik is an Erlalas, Nayrag. This was a wishing you look.